our guest today. It's Breeze again.
You say the first two-time guest, right?
Yeah, first two-time
Man.
guest.
Right. Returning champion.
I'm breaking records all over the place, man.
You know why you're
up,
our
up,
first?
down, just like
hold on. Do you know why?
killing it.
Do you know why you're our first two-time guest?
Because I'm the best.
No,
and
because-
my style's impetuous and my defense is impregnable.
No,
All right, little Mike.
everyone else that we had booked had to cancel, so we knew that you could do it short notice.
Hey, I got a busy day.
Okay, so more things that you're popping off on. I was telling everybody that you got this. You've turned into like a Pokemon card connoisseur.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
I don't want to divulge how much, but reason I put a lot of money towards
A lot of money.
Pokemon cards a few weeks ago, and he's now got like essentially like a Pokemon card business. I
Yeah.
feel so. Can you give some information on that?
Full enterprise. So this is what happens. Going through high school as a kid.
Full enterprise.
So first up, when I was a kid growing up, I mean, everybody that was like 24 years ago, we grew up playing Pokemon cards. That was one of the things, like we grew up in the generation of Pogs and Pokemon cards and all that cool stuff. So I had Pokemon cards. I remember going to the store and buying those packs for like $4.99. And like, I had a card that I remember everybody wanted me to trade for me, and I would never play it. I'd never trade it. I just held on to it forever. So all of a sudden, you kind of grow up and everything else. School overall, I wasn't the best student just because I wasn't like super interested in a lot of the stuff. So now as I'm getting older, if something interests me, I basically become like obsessed with it. And I like learn everything about it. And like, so like, that's like real estate and stocks and whatever. Like if something interests me, all of a sudden I'm just like up all night, like reading about it and learning about it and meeting people who like can kind of educate me on this stuff. So it doesn't happen all the time because it has to like interest me in a certain way. So all of a sudden, this was like, I don't know, a month, 2 months ago. And a friend of ours ends up sending us a video of him playing Pokemon cards with his kids. And I was like, oh man, I remember that. Like, that's cool. And, so just thinking like, okay, hey, I think I still have like a binder of cards. I'll just get my mom to send them to me and I can send them to, our buddy. So like he can have them play with his kids and stuff. Cause clearly I'm not playing with them. And, so my mom ends up sending them down and like, I look through and there's like a couple that I've had for like 20 something years. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like cool. Like I remember this. And then, so all of a sudden my buddy, he ends up telling me like, yeah, he's like, they're like big now. Like they're like huge, like worth a lot of money and stuff. So I was like, okay. I said like, check these out. Like, is there any like money here or whatever? I don't really understand. Like, I don't fully understand kind of the ins and outs of it. So then all of a sudden it was like, he sent me something. I think Logan Paul was doing like this opening. And he was doing like, he got this box of Pokemon cards. It was first edition, which basically means they're like the first hardest ones to get. They were the first ones that came out. And like to find a sealed box is like really impossible because everybody obviously opened them over the last 24 years. So he bought one. And I guess the price on them from with a little research and stuff like that in the course of like 3 or 4 months had gone from like $70,000 up to like $200,000. Wow. So I went, oh my God, this stuff's like worth that much. Mm-hmm. So then I started looking into it even more and it was like, hold on. So the packs that I used to buy when I was like a kid for $4.99 from the game store are now selling on eBay for over $1,000. Wow. For an unopened pack. And obviously like the more packs that would get bought and opened, like the more value goes up because now there's just like less and less and less. So then I start like meeting people. I end up just texting Woods and I go, look, we got to get into this because like Pokemon 25th year anniversary is coming up next year. And like, there's all this, it's a smart investment. And now I've become obsessed with it. And I've learned enough about it that like, we should get into this to like, at least like get our feet wet. So find somebody to buy some stuff off of, buy a ton of them. And like within a week, they're already like gone and like on to the next ones. And I'm going like, oh my God, there's like a lot to this. So then it was meet somebody and basically just like learn and kind of like find where to go and what to do and where to buy and where to sell and everything else. And then now it's kind of turned into like this little enterprise of like, oh, cool. Like I've got these cards and I've got this one card that like I tried to buy on eBay like 3 or 4 times and I kept losing. I kept losing the auctions for it. And so I became obsessed with getting it. And then I ended up getting it. So now I got that. So I don't even know if like, now I don't even just want to like buy and sell them. There's like certain ones that I'm like, no, I'm keeping this one.
What's that one?
It's a PSA 10 Dark Dragonite, but it's like the first. So it's from a legendary collection. There's like 86, or 80 something expansions. It's nuts. But this is like the first time they did like reverse hollows. So like the whole card is like firework holographic, is what it's called. So it's like really pretty. But it's cool. So it's very cool.
So without, you don't have to go into
Sure.
all of the thing, but like, so PSA 10 is the most like the mint condition. Like
Yeah.
best.
So if we were putting it in like the simplest terms ever, it'd be like a first, second, and third. So like if a card's first edition, that's like gold medal, first place. If it's shadowless, that's second place. If it's unlimited, it's third place. And then from there, it kind of goes down into like the grading system of like PSA 10 is like first place, 9 obviously second place, 8, 7, 6, all that other stuff. So the higher grade and the more rare and like first edition stuff, very valuable.
So like, what's the most expensive card right now?
Ever like in all of the cards?
Yeah. What are they buying and selling for? Like the biggest.
So like they call it the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail card is a first edition PSA 10 Charizard, and he's at this time he's over 200,000. I think Logic bought the last one for like 202,000 or something. Yeah, yeah, it's nuts.
Do you want more? Of course you do. Follow the podcast on Spotify and feel the power.